Thank you for your patience, everybody. Let's begin, shall we? And also, let's get some music going for this. There we go. That's much better. That's much better. Welcome in, everybody. How are you all doing today? Hope you all are having an amazing April. I know I sure am. Also, Trina, I want to say with proper voice, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it. Yeah, but yes, welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. It looks like we have, let me check. Let me go. I'm going to have to check through the Twitch ones to mix it up because the Twitch one is acting up. All right. Oh, and you tied. So I'll just pick either bat or ghost, or maybe a ghost bat on the poll. But yeah, let me catch up with things. Looks like Osamu got first twice, actually. Congratulations on that. It was good to see you as well here too, for Weeby. All right. We've Abaddon, Osamu, Trina, Jade, and looks like we also have, scrolling through, hey, good to see you too, Drogzen. Taya, how you doing? How you doing? How's everybody? And Araxis, wow, we got so many people here today. Hell yeah. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Good to have you all here. Man, it's nice to see so many familiar faces, and some that I don't get to see that often either. As you may have guessed, we are going to be doing some sprite art stuff, but did I say phrases? Familiar faces. Yeah, you know what? Familiar phrases too, because technically they're all words. You're all words here. I can't see your face, but I can see your name. So familiar phrases technically works. Yeah. Semantics, but I not words right. This is true. How is everyone doing? How's everyone doing? Hope you are actually doing okay. And I am so sorry. I am so sorry about what happened earlier. No joke. As soon as I hit live, I'm like, okay, let's tweet that I'm live now, and then go ahead and make sure I'm gonna get these ads out. Why is it saying I have no connection? You know, that's what happened earlier. And I was like, oh no, people are gonna think I'm just pranking them right now. But no, a stream was indeed not technically planned for today. I thought April 1st was tomorrow. That's why I had everything scheduled for tomorrow. But because tomorrow is not April 1st and today is, I might take tomorrow off instead.
Are you really gonna strip?
Also, Taya, thanks so much for the resub for 10 months at tier 1. Hell yeah, buddy. Please do enjoy your ad-free viewing and emotes. It's good to see everybody. Good to see everybody. Leave for a couple days, I'll become a fox. Hey, Madman, good to see you too. How is everybody? How is everyone? Yes, I am the predator now. As you all saw, Leah also turned into a bunny, so technically this means I'm allowed to hunt. I have a little rabbit I need to eat. Oi, what potion did I drink? You know, it was one that said, Vulpidus Explodidus. I don't know what the last one what the last word there means, but Vulpidus, that just seems like a derivative of Vulpes. All right, let me catch up with chat. Excuse me. Words right. Yes, Ink Moon, I see the right there. And we are listening to some Castlevania music today. I know, how about a poltergeist possessing? You know what, Jade? It seems like we both can't word right today. You said poltergeist assessing a baseball bat. I stole Leah's ears? No, these are my ears. Leah has some rabbit ears now. And Castlevania music. Everyone wanted to see the prank, it seems. Yeah. You know, if people like this enough, I might just make it a toggle later. Thought I just crashed? Fair. I see we have an Amalia with us now. Hell yeah. Missed that one, Sag. Curse of Darkness. I still need to find a way to play Curse of Darkness for stream. I think I'm gonna need to hit you up on that for a little bit of help there. Fox Brigade is good. So he's gonna explode by the end of the stream. Is that what explode means? Uh-oh. Well, I do like explosions, so I do like Big Boom, so that's fair, You do not invite me to the apothecary this way. Listen. You don't invite me. I just take things willingly, you know. Don't worry about it. Locke's the one who always eats the shrinking potions. Or shrinking candies, technically. But it is semantics. I have heard the Castlevania OST for Vampire Survivors version. I want to play I will play the Castlevania Survivors fan game that's out there, but they need to fix it first. It is a buggy mess right now. You can help me? Oh, all right. Boom. No swiping. Oh, no swiping. Can never word properly. Listen, sometimes dyslexia is found for cure. But yes, we're going to make a ghost bat because you all tied the poll. So, oh yeah, I went and made this little guy the other day, literally yesterday. There's two versions of this. This is the more shaded version. This is the 16-bit style version. And pretty much one thing I did is I wanted to make it to where you could tell the slime's front and the back. I didn't want the back just to be, you know, a blank version of the front. So what I did was I changed the shading around and made, because it's a slime, you can see slightly through it, so you can still see its face ever so slightly. Thought that'd be a fun touch. And yeah, I realized after I made it, 20 minutes later, I went, wait, this seems familiar. And then I realized he looks like the Spud from Ghostbusters. You might ask me to help with a sprite? Sure thing. I can tell you now, the first thing you want to do, put away the tablet, use a mouse. Mouse and keyboard is the best way to use a sprite. And what's this? This is just a little slime dude. Yeah, mouse and keyboard is better for a sprite in my opinion. It's how they did all the way back then. It's how people still do it now for most sprite games. Because you're able to be a little bit more precise, because whenever you're using a pen tablet, you're drawing normal lines like this, and it's never going to look right to you. So if you use a keyboard and mouse, the mouse will allow you to, you know, do stuff like this a little more freely, instead of it being, you know, drawing like that, because you'll overlap yourself, and you won't like how it looks. Yeah, mouse is always better for pixel art for some reason. Not really sure why, but I think it has to do with the type of precision you get. Because you have to do individual little bits. But yes, I need to go ahead and make a ghost bat. Well, first things first is, well, actually this means that, I can actually have it be just 3 to 4 frames of animation. No, normally these things, I have 2 frames of animation for their movement, because, you know, we got 4 different facing directions, and I thought, you know, that's enough. But for a bat, it's going to be purely facing the screen the entire time, meaning I could just go ahead and give it 3 to 4 frames. I think that'll work, yeah. Ghost bat use super time. And since it's a ghost bat, I still want to grab our outline, though. So let's go ahead and go here, and we're just gonna... Because believe it or not, even the slime over there, I used this outline to make. Yep. The slime was made by focusing on this outline. That's why you can see that the eyes line up exactly with it. Alright, so now that we have this here, let's focus on making a ghost bat. First, let's go ahead and drag this up top. Okay. We're gonna lock that in place. We're gonna create another layer in front of it. This layer is gonna be the one that we build off of. Since we're going with, I'm gonna go with blue. Okay. So I want the face to be right around here. So let's go ahead and start with this. It's a bat, so we're just gonna do a little bit like that. I should stretch this out a little bit. Hold up. There we go. But we're just gonna get the base face shape. Oh, let's not do that and say we did. There we go. We're just gonna get a base little round face shape. It's fine. Just gonna do that for now. Okay, so that's where the face's shape is going to be. I think we actually want to shrink it a little bit. So what we're going to do is we are going to bring this... We're going to bring this down. About like that. And then we're going to... Yeah, you know, that'll work. That'll work. It's small, compact. That'll look more like a bat. Ghost Bat using Supersonic? Yeah. Did I mess with the energy blast from last time? I have not messed with it anymore after, but I've been working on a lot of different things. As I said, I worked on this slime guy, and this, you think this would be the easiest thing to make, but no. Simple shapes are the hardest ones to make into sprites. I'm telling you now, a slime is a pain in the ass to make. Took me around 4 hours to get this to look right. What does the fox say? The fox says, I know, because I raised one. All right, let's go ahead and get the eyes like this. Also, jam out to the guitar. Okay. Hey, Kenan, welcome in, welcome in. At least you know what you need, 2 arms and legs. Oh, and a head. Yeah, yep. Wait, you hear no guitar? What do you mean? Do you not hear the Castlevania music in the background? Oh, wait, you're tricking me. I get it. I almost fell for it. Almost fell for it. It's quiet? You know, I can bump it up a little bit. I can bump it up a little bit. Because it is a little quiet, even in my ears. I prefer having it a little bit louder. How's that? No, you're horrible. Thanks. All right. We also want the wings. Oh, doing a bat's actually going to be a bit difficult. I may have to shrink this a little bit. Hold up. I just realized that, yeah, I'm going to need room for a wingspan. So we'll have the head be about like that, actually. We'll figure this out. I might make the... Actually, I might just make the head and the body 2 different sprites. Aye, the bounty is random at all times. No, I will continue with this for now. All right, so actually we're gonna leave the head like that. I'm gonna make another layer underneath to work on the body, which we will make green, just so that we can have an idea. So the body would need to be like this. Just to get the wing shape right. Do that. We're gonna copy paste to the other side. That was Shift V, not Control V. Control C, Control V, Shift H, and then like this. Okay. And now we need to make the body. Or could just do this. Just boom. Oh, right, it's a ghost bat. I can make it look a little different on the body. I don't have to make a normal body. And there we go. It's a ghost bat. Perfect. All right, let's get rid of that outline real quick so I can see what I'm doing here. Okay. This is our outline. This is our outline. Now, a sprite is very specific for making sprites. All right, so I like how this looks. I'm gonna raise this a bit more like that. Though spreading its wings is gonna be a bit of a chore. Trying to think. It's a dangerous proposition to be thinking, but I'm trying to think. It may end up going outside of the standard sprite area. This might be our whitest enemy. Or I could do this. Grab this, shift, drag, click, drag, click. I could raise these up like this, and then expand the body a little bit, like that. Trim the wings a little. There we go. Yeah, I could do that. And then just have it to where it's just sort of smoothing around. It's a ghost bat, you know? I wonder how they did it in Zelda. You know what? I should get a reference. Hold up. Sprite sheets. Zelda. Which one is it? I think it's this one. I think this is the dungeon enemies. No, that's the overworld enemies. Let's go to normal dungeon enemies. Here we go. All right. Just gonna bring this off to the side. There we go. Now I can see. Now I can get a frame of reference. How much space did this take up? I'm curious. Only one. Okay, so that's how they did it. Okay, so one is with the wings curled up, one is with them spread out. Gotcha. Granted, they're also not using an outline like we are, but that's a good point of reference. Okay. It does kind of look like a cobra. A little bit. I could just make it a giant flying ghost snake. I could. But I want to try and make it a ghost bat, because that was what we set out to do to begin with. Alright, so what I need to do is I need to make the wings look more like this. If I want to make it to where the wings look like they're spread. So, what to do here is we're actually going to go ahead and delete the wings. We're going to keep the body, but delete the wings. We're going to restart on the wings. Just so that we can get the wings right. As a matter of fact, let's create a brand new layer. And we're going to go with red for the wings. Shorten the wisp a little bit. We don't need to worry about shortening the wisp. Oh, it's because the head is so big. No, there's a 2 space. Okay, there's a 4 space gap. But that's about as far as it is. The wings would start right about here. So I'm just going to verbatim follow how the wings are here. And just go bop, 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 bop. Just to get a basic shape. We're getting the outline. Bop, bop, bop. Oh. Hold up. No, it was that then. Bop, 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 bop. There we go. And because our bat needs to be a little bit different, we're going to give it more of an outline like this. Like so. Okay. It looks a little bit different, but at the same time similar. Which means I think now we want to just go ahead and do a little something like that. Perfect. Okay. It's not the exact same. It's got a similar curve to it. but we're changing it up enough to be its own thing. 10% difference. All you need to not infringe on copyright. Oh, wrong button. Dagnabbit. All right. There we go. Yes, my sprite, you let me cook. Fair, fair. All right, and what I want to do is I think I may actually want to bring these up. Yeah, that looks better with it brought up. Okay. Let's also go ahead and do a little bit like this, maybe? Yes, okay. All right, that'll work, that'll work. It's got some wings now that are flapping. And then just to get an idea of how to make it look with it being wings down, we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna solidify the body real quick. So give me one moment. Before in order to solidify it, we need to do a little bit like this. We're going to fill in these green pixels with black because our sprites have a black outline to them. Same goes for the head. So we're going to leave the eyes blue for now. I like the eyes looking blue. Actually, I think I would extend the wings up a little bit on their thing. Layer 4, was it? Yes, okay. Let's go back to red. I want to extend it up a little bit like this. No, that makes it look like it's pulled in. We need it like this to make it look like it's pulled out. All right. But what if I do a little of this? Looks a bit different, but doesn't look bad. What if I could work with this. I could work with this, and then I pull it in on the next sprite. All right. Now, let's go ahead and make the outline black. It's gonna look a little funky, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. See? It's gonna look okay. I'm more convincing myself than anything else. Anyhow. Alright. I need to... This is gonna bother me. There we go. Alright, so... Okay, let's combine... Let's take layer 4, put it down like this. We're gonna combine layer 2 and layer 3. Merge down. And I am just gonna... do a little bit of this. There we go. As well as a little bit of this. Perfect. All right. And then the other one, and then this side will have the wings closed. Just, you know, nice and simple. Sometimes you gotta cook. Sometimes you gotta cook. Yep, exactly. Any art to start looks off. Exactly. Now here's the question. Do I want the wings like that, or do I want... Ooh, I had an idea. Let's go down a little bit. Like that, maybe? Yeah, that looks a little better. That looks more like wings now. All right. Now we need to do the closed wings for the other side, though. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy these. And we're going to take them right over here. Actually, I may need to make this a 4-sprite animation. Because if you look at the bat here, it's only 2 sprites. Well, no, maybe I only need 2 sprites for it then. Okay, so, because yeah, it'll always face the camera. It'll always face the camera. This one is always gonna face the camera. It's gonna be the only enemy like that. That's some good tea. What kind of game am I making? Pretty much, long story short, I'm gonna go ahead and divulge some information that I haven't divulged really much elsewhere, which is I am making a sort of Zelda 1 style clone with mechanics that are going to make it unique enough to be its own thing. I can't say more than that, otherwise, you know, people on the internet, if some rando who's a game dev sees my stream or VOD, they might take the idea, so that's really all I can say. But I am getting documentation down. It's going to be pretty fun. It's going to be an action-adventure game, yes. Also, I prefer the wings looking like this now that I see it. Yeah, a little more pointed. All right, so to get this to look more curved in, I need to bring everything in a little bit. So let's go ahead and move it like this. Ah, don't hold shift, just move it normally. All right, Control D, and of course we are going to erase everything that doesn't belong in the face. There we go. We're gonna put another. No. I need to have this look more curved in. So let's see. We're gonna move this a little bit. Bit like that. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. Can I delete that? No, I cannot. All right. Sometimes you have to ask, and the answer will be no. You know, whenever that happens, you just gotta deal with it. I may just have to have it look like this on the wing. Like it's fully pulled in. Ooh. Oh, I could have the wings on this part look like they're covering the face a little bit. Ooh. That's an idea. Give it a nice little 3D effect. Did it again. Click, then hold shift to drag. Oh yeah, that looks like it's curled in on itself. I like that. That looks sick. Looks a little cute little face. Yeah, he's just a funny little guy. You know what? I have an idea. All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna duplicate this layer. Actually, no, I'm just gonna copy paste. And I'm going to bring it down. And we're gonna have two different versions of wing in, wing out. Because I genuinely believe we need 4 frames for this, so. Just gonna do this. Like that. Now we have open, close, open, close. That way it'll look appropriate no matter which way you're looking. You can have 4 different frames of animation, just like it's actually moving and flapping its wings. Does it need to flap its wings? No, it's a ghost bat. But it does flap its wings out of habit. And now that we're done with that, we don't need the reference anymore. This is why it's always good to have references on hand. That way you can get a general idea of what you want to do. Wait long enough, he'll have the same ideas. All right, let's save real quick, because I haven't done that in a hot second. And now, you know what? We can merge these layers together. Merge down. Perfect. Bat layer. Wait. Ghost bat. There we go. And also, I don't need this anymore. I don't need this layer 1. It started off good, and as you can see, It helped us get our basis, but we don't need layer 1 no more, so we can just delete that. Aye, 'tis a ghost bat. Now here's the question. What color should the ghost bat be? Because, we have many different options to go from. Well, first, let me just go ahead and move the ghost bat. I'm going to move it to about right here. That way it's more centered in the middle. We have blue on the eyes, but I think what I want is... We don't want the ghost to be white. White is overused for ghost. So, but the eyes, however, they might be white. Let's try some white eyes. And then we'll make the ghost part of the bat a different color. Mint? Ooh, mint is a good option. Do I have a mint? This is the closest thing I have, but let's go ahead and get a little bit greenish. There we go. That looks nice. Okay, we'll put it on the tail first. Yeah, this looks nice. I like it. I like it. Okay. God, I love music from Castlevania Bloodlines. That's such a good track. Also, yes, I do recognize what game it's from, just naturally. Ah, Aria of Sorrow, hell yeah. Ruined Castle Corridor. Okay, we have our base, Yeah, not bad at all. This is actually really nice. So let's see here. We got this mint coloration, so let's go a little bit more, let's get a little darker here, because we're gonna put some, we need to put some shading on it. Let's create a new layer for the shading, though. All right. Hey, Survivor, welcome in, welcome in. And yes, Castlevania music, absolutely. We love Castlevania music here. All right, we're gonna put a little bit of shading here. Obviously right here on the insides. Maybe a little bit like this. Be a little different, you know, a little rebellious against the norm. We're gonna do the same up here real quick. Boom, boom. Okay, okay. So it's coming together, it's coming together. We're gonna put some shading on the face here because we want to get that slight 3D look to it. Actually, about that high? No. There we go. This one, we won't have as much shading on the face because we don't need to. And there's one, it's strange. It's strange. No joke, whenever I first started doing sprite work a long time ago, I actually got discouraged from doing it. Because people told me, you're not good at it, you're only splicing sprites together. That's how you learn. But now I have my own unique style that I use. So it's a thing of, huh, go figure. I should pick back up on it sooner. What would give volume to the ghost? Oh, we're gonna put a lighter tone in it as well. But right now I'm trying to think of where to shade it more. Because right there is obvious where the wings show. So let's do the same on this side. All right, and we'll probably want a little bit of shading at the top and bottom of the wings on these. So let's do that. Okay. Then here, yeah, let's have a little bit like that in general. Underneath the chin, and I do like that little bit right there for shading. Yeah, that works. Let's actually erase that there. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Okay. That looks good. That looks good. Okay, okay. Picking up what I'm putting down. We should put a little dot right. Yeah, that little bit of dot right there helps out too. Yeah, that looks good. It may not seem like much, but it gives it enough depth. Maybe I should... Not sure about the shading like that on the face, but we're gonna give it a go. Yeah, we're gonna do that on the face for each one. Maybe, okay, yeah, that looks fine. That looks fine. We can supplement with highlights. Yeah, that's gonna look better. That's gonna look nice. We can supplement it with highlights later. Yeah, because if we zoom out, that looks nice and ethereal. That's at 200. At 100, it looks even more so. Because it's always going to look a little funky when you're zoomed in about, you know, this close. Because that's really close. You're never going to see your pixels at this big. Never. Unless you're doing a JRPG where they're just up there and in your face. But we're doing an action game. An action adventure, or an action RPG as it's also known. So normally they'll be seen at around this size. Maybe this size. At most. Which means I should do that there and there. There we go. I forgot to do a little bit of extra shading on that part. Now we need to get the highlights. Now we need to get the extra highlights, or maybe a darker color even. Because that mint is already a nice highlight, and if we put any more highlights, it'll offset the white for the eyes. Yeah, we need to go a little bit darker. We need to go a little bit darker. And when we go darker, we're also going to go a little bit more vibrant. A little bit of that. Like this. Around the corners. And on this one, we'll put it like this because the wings are in. Yeah. Yeah. I'm liking this. This has turned out okay. Also, size argument, yeah. Size will always make it look better. And as you can see, just like this, zooming out, it looks really nice. And thing is, even without, that's a nice 8-bit version of the sprite right there. That's gonna be the 8-bit version. We're already done with the 8-bit version. All we need is the shading for the 16-bit. Though for the 8-bit version, I might change the outline from black. Because it's supposed to be a ghostly bat, so, Let's see. Yes, Survivor? Oh, have you heard the Castlevania-inspired music? Like Vampire Mania? I have not heard of this. I will have to check it out. There we go. All right, and I want to add a little bit there. Like this. Hell yeah. It's all coming together. It's all coming together, chat. This is turning out absolutely fantastic. Both very good. I appreciate you letting me know. Especially if you like synth rock. I like both. I may not have grown up in the 80s, but I love a lot of stuff that has the feel from the 80s. I'm not an 80s kid. I'm more of a 90s kid, but I appreciate things from the past. Ah, thank you, Survivor. Appreciate it. This look good as is. True, true. However, we could do a little more. I think we need to just top off the ears, because the ears were looking a little weird with that little white dot up top, so. Let's go do that. Oh, I forgot to put that there. Okay. There we go. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah. Yeah, I think we got it. I think we got it. Ghost bat done. Huh. That was quick. That was real quick. All right, so let's save real quick, because what I want to do is I actually want to make a second one of these, because we want to have two, because this is just the shading layer. We also need to make sure that we have the 8-bit version. So let me make sure do I want the shade version to have this black outline or no, actually? You know what? The shading won't affect the outline, so let's go ahead and test a little bit with this. We're gonna desaturate. I just want to test. Like this, brighten it up. Ooh. That does look pretty cool. We're gonna test it with the entire sprite, though. It suddenly doesn't look that great. All right, nope. We're keeping the black outline. At least on this version. Adds glow. Yeah, it does add glow. Yeah, this is why we test. Actually, I have an idea. Let's do this. Maybe a different shade for when we get to the inside of the body. If all else fails, we can always just undo. So, do that there. And then a bit of a darker shade for inside. Like this. Let me finish it off first, then we'll find out. Because it does add glow. Oh, fully zoomed out. That looks fantastic. Oh. Ooh. I like it. Catch you later, Trina. You have yourself a good one, okay? Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, that looks good. I like that. I like this a lot. This looks really nice. So we now have the shaded version. Yeah, the white eyes drop away a little. So for the shade version, we might change the eyes from white to another color. But this looks really nice. All right, we know what we're doing. Move out every zig. All right, we know that it goes for this part of the outline, so we're just gonna take care of this first and foremost. All right, and then the other one for the other part of the wings. And do you know what's great? Because of the way the shading is done, I can literally just do this. Copy. Oh, wait, that was Shift C. I don't know what Shift C does. Control C for copy. Control paste. Shift H. I need to swap those. I need to swap the position. Control D. So this one would go down here. And this one would go up here. Like that. Hey, Lux, welcome in, welcome in. Good to see ya. We be foxin'. I like the way this ghost bat has turned out. That is really nice. Really nice, honestly. Okay. So here's the question though. With this, instead of just saving the shading over it, what I could do is I could just drag this like this. And then what I do on shading is I grab that color, paint bucket tool, and just fill in. Then we have two sprites without having to overwrite the other. I think that's a good plan. I think that's a very good plan. If I do say so myself. But how you doing this morning, Lux? Good morning to you. Hope you're doing well. You know, after this, I'm going to need to think up another enemy to create because we're almost done. All right, let's get those eyes put on it. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Perfect. At work, oh, my condolences. My condolences, especially knowing how your job treats you. Ugh. But hey, we got two sprites now. Look at that. Look at that. You know, let's just... Now, I do think we want to change the outline of the ghost bat over here, but, Oh, it's a double shift. Oh, no. Oh, no. Again, my condolences. Ugh. All right. I think what we're going to do here is let's go ahead and take this darker one, and let's go ahead and replace the black on this with that. That way it too looks ethereal. There we go. Yeah, that'll look better. That'll look better. Okay. Wait. This is Bloodstained music, not Castlevania, isn't it? Nope, it's Dawn of Sorrow. Dawn of Sorrow. Okay. Oh, crap. I just realized ads are about to hit whether I want them to or not. Okay, so folks. Oh, thanks for complimenting on the sprites. I appreciate it. Lux, I appreciate it. But yeah, what I'm going to do, folks, right now is I'm going to let the ads run. During the ad break, we're going to go to the away screen for a moment. And be sure to stand up, stretch, hydrate, dehydrate if you need to. Grab a snack if you haven't already. And I will see you after these messages. Oh, I forgot to hit the mic button. Whoops. Okay, there we go. Oh, 1 second. Oh, had some tea go down the wrong tube while I was taking a break there. Could just make a normal bet? You know, I could. I could also just make another normal ghost, but I think I like keeping with just a ghost bat. Well, actually, I'm not going to make a normal bat. I'm just going to have a ghost bat, and I'm going to make a ghost as well. Because it sort of fits with the theme. I could have everything just sort of be undead. Dead or undead? I think that'll work wonders. Also, I just realized I need to do something. Give me a moment. Oh. I missed a spot on that one for a moment. All right. But yeah, we're just going to continue with the shading here. Undead, dead, or soon to be dead. Exactly. Exactly. I mean, because the game is going to have me as the playable character. It is going to be a game based off of my character and the universe I have created. So, you know, hunting the dead and the undead makes sense. Though that does mean I need to make at least 3 different bosses. Big bosses. Not small bosses, big bosses. And I think the bosses I want will be... Obviously, we need a vampire lord. Maybe a demon. And then a dragon. I think that'll work. Maybe a demon dragon. 2 sprites for floating, 2 or 3 for attacking. Though I think for Ghost and the Ghost Bat, they're just going to do contact damage, because really, the most harm they can do to you is just flying into you. That's why the slime over here also only has movement, because if he's going to hit you, it's just him running into you. Because slimes... Okay, folks, for those who don't understand how slimes work in fantasy, because a lot of people, they see slimes and go, oh yeah, that's just an enemy, but they never really pay attention to how they actually damage the player. They're essentially acidic. They get something stuck inside them, and then they dissolve them from the inside of themselves. So that's why they're terrifying. Gelatinous cubes are honestly completely terrifying. So yeah. That's why, if you ever see a gelatinous cube in D&D, don't think of it as something easy. I mean, if you have magic, okay, yeah, you're better off. But if you don't have magic, you might be in a wee bit of trouble. Okay, now looking at these. Oh, the white is a bit striking, but we were talking about possibly changing the eye color on that. Let's see. Maybe yellow. Because it contrasts pretty well. Let's see. Ooh, that contrasts really good and gives an extra eerie appearance. I like it. I think we might want to do that with the 8-bit one too. Let's see. Yeah, the yellow eyes are much more eerie than the white eyes. Absolutely. Yeah, Gelatinous Cube is the TPK machine. Yes, exactly. They are scary things. 100%. But people underestimate them, thinking, oh, it's just a cube of slime. No worries. No, that's a slime who has lived for a long time and devoured a lot of adventurers. You approach that thing with magic and hopefully fire! Or if you don't have fire, you know, ice, freeze it, shatter it. The main thing, though, is if you freeze it and shatter it, you cannot let it thaw. You have to keep that thing frozen until you can toss it into some sort of furnace that you can just melt it alive into where it evaporates. Otherwise, it will just turn to multiple mini slimes and reform. At least that's how I run it. Why are there bones and coins floating in this inconspicuous sewer?
Roll for initiative.
Oh, God, I'm still choking on that. 1 sec. Okay, much better, much better. But yeah, now we have our ghost bat. I like it. I like how it turned out. I like it a lot. So here's what we're gonna do. We now need to save this. So we're gonna do a little bit of this. Control C, Control N. B-da-dum. All right, let's see. I need to save it into the appropriate area. Enemies. Ghost bat. Ghost bat. This is the 8-bit one, I believe. I do not remember which one I grabbed first. I believe it's the 8-bit. Yep, perfect. Okay. Export. Close that. And now for the 16-bit. Copy. New. And we're going to save in the same area, but as 16-bit. I am very, very particular with how I do my things. I'm not particular, very organized. Like making sure everything is just right. There we go. All right, we got it saved. We got it saved. Hey, Kent. Hey, Kent, how you doing? Welcome doing. How you doing? I want to say welcome and how you doing at the same time, so it turned into welcome doing. Yeah, how you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. I think these sprites turned out great. Welcome doing how you... Yeah, pretty much. You know what? We should see what it looks like animated. Let's see what it looks like animated. Let's start with this one. Copy, new. Paste. Okay. Wow, geez, my throat is still sore after choking on that tea. Give me a moment. Okay, hopefully that'll fix it. New empty frame. Oh, I'm sorry to hear you had a broken leg there. Hopefully you get to feeling better soon. Hopefully it heals up for you faster. I've had quite a few broken legs in my time. Well, okay, not broken legs. I've had quite a few broken digits. I don't know why I said legs. But digits. Like I have my finger on my left hand, my ring finger. It's still broken to this day. It never healed right. So I'm hoping your leg heals up well. Yeah, I almost got a broken leg. It got dislocated. Got dislocated. Told you one thing. Yeah? April's. Okay, I was hoping that was what's coming next. Okay, glad to hear that your leg's good. Glad to hear your leg's good. But yes, welcome in, welcome in. It's good to have you here. I appreciate a fellow April Fool. All right, let's check and see. How does this look? Ooh, that doesn't look half bad, honestly. It's a little too fast, though. Let's slow it down. Properties. Let's go with about 250 on milliseconds. That's a little too slow. Let's try 200. Let's just try 200. You forgot today was April Fool's? Ah, fair. Fair. 200 looks perfect. Look at that. That is a good animation. All you need sometimes, simple 4-frame animation. Mm-hmm. Even at 200, it looks rather nice. Ooh, I just thought of something, though. Should I shade the eyes a little bit more? Should it be more than just a bright, direct white? Not white, yellow. Let's see. If I was to add maybe a little bit of an orangish hue? I wonder. Because if this looks better, I'm just gonna change the sprite to have a little bit of orange in the eyes. Let's see. Maybe on the 16-bit one. Yeah, maybe on the 16-bit one, the orange looks nice. You know? What do you all think? Does a little bit of orange add a bit more depth to it? Because I think it does. Makes the eyes pop a little more. Yeah, I think it do. All right, so what I'm going to do is this. Even though I'm going to do it right here, I'm just going to reopen the sprite sheet I just saved and just do this little touch on that directly. So why I'm doing it here, I have no idea, but it's just habit. Probably. Maybe. Action, enemies, ghost bats. There we go. This is why you have things organized, folks. Makes it so much easier to get what you need. That's not what I wanted. Let's try that again. There we go. Perfect. Okay, now it's been updated. Yeah, because even like this, with it being still, it pops a lot more. Absolutely. Jeez, my throat is still hurt from that. One moment. God, whenever tea goes down the wrong chute, it hurts for a while, because, you know, you got all those tea leaves. Ugh. Or shards of tea leaf, anyway. But yeah, all in all, that turned out really nice. Okay, next up, I should probably just make a normal ghost. I mean, well, I have a slime, I have a ghost bat, I have a basic bitch vampire, I have a skelebob. So that's 4 enemies I've made already. Should I go for ghost or... I need to make a zombie. I haven't made a zombie yet. Okay. That's what we do next. We'll make a ghoul. We'll make an undead. All right. So we're just gonna remove that from here as well as that from here. That creepy thing would be that when seen at 2x, the shading on the head looks like it's moving in a strange way. Well, that's because the wings are coming in. People might not realize the wings aren't going behind, it's coming in front. But yeah, I get that. But yeah, I need to go ahead and make a ghoul. I have not made a ghoul yet. So we're making one to look like this. Copy, shift and paste. Right there. All right. So for a ghoul, we want to be normal human size. So we're not really going to mess with the outline much. We're just going to start shading in. For a ghoul, we want them... You know, let's get the basic skin tone stuff done first, honestly. We'll mess with the skin tone later. Because it's not going to be a normal skin tone. We're just doing this for now. And then Let's get some tattered brown looking. Some sort of grimy brown color. I need to fix this. Hold up. This bothers me. I still have yet to fix this on my base outline. I need to just go ahead and do that real quick. Because that's going to bother me if I keep on having to redo that foot. Hold up. There we go. All right. Okay, so now that we got that, am I fox? Today I am. Soon I'll be a firework. I mean, I am quite explosive. Oh, so I'm gonna take off my jacket. Drinking some freshly made tea is making it to where I am warming up on the inside, so my jacket needs to come off. Whew. Alright, there we go. Yeah, because I normally wear a jacket indoors because I am I have very bad circulation. My veins run really cold. I need heat. I need heat. Long story short, I need heat. Ah, you're an oracle fox that can turn into a kitsune. Ooh, nice, nice. That's you in your hands? Fair. I wish I need to get a toggle where I can just take off my jacket on stream like this. Right now, the toggle I have, battle wear, casual wear. And whenever I'm like this, I can also just... Or I can pull up my controller. One of the two. Alright. But enough showing that off. Enough showing that off. Let's go ahead and get back to this. Alright. So, we need to figure out what main color scheme to go with here. And I think for the pants, I want the greenish right here that we found, or not found, that we're using. But for other parts, I'm not sure. Because meant to be a ghoul, so we're gonna be making the skin very unhealthily, sort of, maybe a bluish, purplish. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. Where else has great circulation, so you shed heat like it's Black Friday on a fire sale? Ah, I wish I had that issue. I wish I had that issue. Right, we're just gonna do this real quick. There we go. You know what? A gray shirt could work. A gray little tunic. We will be expanding upon it more than just this design, though. We're gonna expand it a lot more. It's just that right now we got to get the base shape done, or a base color scheme done, and I don't know. Maybe I want a brown shirt for him. Yeah, that'll work. No. What about this? Because I want it to look dingy, but how about this? That'll do. That'll do. And then we'll go for brown on the pants. Okay. Okay, now for the skin tone. We need to make sure that looks appropriate. So we already have this for our skin tone. To make it look a little more sickly, we're gonna bring it a little more towards yellow. Bit down like this. There we go. A little bit more pale, as if the circulation is long since gone. Yeah. Okay, so we have our base here. We have our base. So we need to build off of this. Do I give it hair, or do I just leave it bald, expand its head, and make it look like it's falling apart? I think I do that. Hey, Phoebe, welcome back. Welcome back. Good to have you. Yeah, I think we leave the bald. Absolutely. Do that. We do need to expand the head a little bit, which means we are going to bop, 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 bop. And let's make sure that's gonna look a little bit better. It's gonna look a little funky because maybe he has a broken helmet. Ooh, that could be cool. But first things first, we need to expand the cranium. As such. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, that'll work, actually. All right. Could do both. The bald is usually white. True. I will need to go ahead and crack his skull open. Things you can say on stream, but about a sprite or an enemy, but not about real people for 500 Alex. Let's go ahead and get rid of the eyebrow there. Okay, we need to expand the head a little bit. Probably like this, honestly. There we go. Narrow the eyes. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Just da-da-da-dum-dum. Bum-bum-bum-bum. Okay. There we go. We got the basic head shape. I have to kill this guy for his shoes. Yeah, another thing you'd say about things on stream, but not things in game, but not in real life. Oh, so that reminds me. I think I mentioned this before, but okay. Apparently, people can rent Jordans now. My question is, how does a repossession look like with those? How do you tell the difference between a repossession and an actual mugging? You know? Exactly. That right there is exactly just, huh? All right. Since we have the skin tone, we also want to make it to where, well, you know what? Maybe no shoes. We'll just put the feet like this. This guy's dog's out. There we go. Now, if people want zombie dogs, well, not animal dogs, but, you know, their feet. If people want zombie feet, then, you know, they got what they want, but at the same time, I'm going to judge them. I'm going to judge them hard. Probably reties their local authorities, handle the repo for stolen goods. Maybe. It'll still look like a mugging, though. All right, let's go with ghoul. Well, actually, no, this is going to be a zombie. Ghouls use tools. So zombie would be something that, because here's the thing, there actually is a difference between a ghoul and a zombie, folks. The difference is a zombie is a reanimated corpse that pretty much can't use tools or anything like that. Its main drive is to feed. It just shambles about, feeds, and then spreads whatever mystical voodoo bullshit it's got to create more zombies. Ghouls are resurrected by a necromancer usually, or a vampire, and they're actually controlled with the magic to be just barely sentient enough to use tools like swords, shields, spears, torches, and so on and so forth. Do I play Marvel Rivals? I started it a while back, and then I dropped it as soon as I found out there was a remote command executable exploit, meaning people can actually run a command prompt command on your PC through the game if they connect. So I'm not touching it. Enjoy your lurking work, Snapples. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, it's a really bad exploit. And they haven't fixed it yet either. I know it's probably because it's going to take a while, because it's based around how they do the connecting in multiplayer, so they're going to have to completely rework their multiplayer system to fix it. But, you know, it's a thing of, you think they'd have done it by now. It's been months. You have 2 counterpoints? Sweep from Skullgirls and right tops from Sante. Thing is, that's with a more, you know, that's a different type of zombie. That is more family-friendly fiction. I'm talking about classic traditional fantasy, zombie and ghoul, like actual cryptozoology terms. But yeah, I get what you mean. If I saw the Invisible Woman cosplay, no, she's a little hard to see. Truly, sometimes you can just see right through her. For people who want zombie dogs. Oh. I'm still going to judge them. Oh, did I catch your joke for April Fools? I got past it. I'm a punny guy, so. Alright, we're gonna add a little bit of a tear here. That's on that side of the shirt, so we're going to have it be right on this side then. Alright, like that. Which means it does need to be right here. Alright. Oh, that does blend in with that pale, dingy yellow bit. Let's go ahead and darken this a little bit. Just a little bit. Make it a little more like this. I may have to make it more greenish. Okay, yeah, that works better. That works better.
What is up, Chef?
Holy moly! Thank you so much for the 500 bits there. I appreciate it. Thank you, Phoebe. And for that, so you reward me? I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you kindly. I'm gonna take some more. I'm gonna take another sip of my tea. Okay. We need to figure out how. Just how. I want to make this look more like a zombie. I think one of the best ways is we're going to go ahead and give a bit of yellowing to the eye. Or actually, I have an idea. I have a cunning plan, Blackadder. We'll do that and make the pupil more milky white. As such. Yeah, that'll work. Maybe. I'm gonna need to darken some parts of the skin. No jaw, yellow eyes. True. Well, jaw could be on. Well, you're not gonna see much of the jaw, but I get what you're saying. Matter of fact, I get what you're saying so much, I think what I'm gonna do is this. I'm gonna go ahead and expand the jaw ever so slightly like this. That way I can have it sort of rotten and hanging off. That'll make it look different from the player character model a little bit more. No, that one needs to be out like this. There we go. There we are. Okay. Now I can get this to work. Might end up looking like a ghoul that has yellow eyes and cross-eyed. True. Yes, I do not have rabbit ears today. Hey, Dave, welcome in. Oh, thank you, I appreciate it. I mean, honestly, this is only with about a month of practice, so you definitely could. All right, we need to figure out exactly what I want to do here. I'm gonna tear the sleeve on this a little bit. Like that. There we go, which means it'd be this one here. Perfect. All right, sleeve torn. Want to make yourself a sprite? Maybe you'll give it a whirl? Hell yeah! You'll have to show me how it looks whenever you're done. Oh, enjoy your look there, Phoebe. I appreciate it. Do some drink it. Ah, thank y'all. Thank y'all. Alright, let's go ahead and tear. We'll deal with tearing the clothes in a bit. We need to make it look more like a Z. Make it look more like a Z, which means I want to take. Stepped on? Hey, Leah, how you doing? Welcome in. ESV when I take. You know what? Better than when I take a break. I can just jump into the live channel over there now. All right, I'm in, Leah.
I'm an unhappy bunny.
How's your arm?
Nothing happened.
Nothing. Oh.
It didn't happen.
They weren't there?
I went in there. I should probably explain very briefly for chat. I was meant to have a blood test today. I went into I was having like panic attacks in the waiting room. And then I finally get called in after I made the appointment online and whatever else.
Yeah.
Go in there, the doctor's like, so how can I help you? And I'm like, well, I'm here for my blood test. Oh, right, well, we can't do it today. Can you reschedule tomorrow? Because you've booked it online, right? Yeah, well, I'm a doctor and only the nurses do blood work. It would be too much for me to be able to do loads of blood work in one day, you know? Like, well,
he could at least
on the schedule, could you not have contacted me and said, hey, can you reschedule for tomorrow because I'm the only one here unable to do this? Like, my guy, I came all this way, had like 2 panic attacks on the way. Pardon me. Like, I took time off work. Yeah.
Yeah, that.
Sorry to hijack your.
I'm gonna be honest. That doctor, if he's not skilled enough, if he says that he can't do blood test, then he's a bad doctor.
It's not like can't as in unable to or doesn't know how. It's probably just can't that. Oh, that's not my job. Well, like.
He's still a bad doctor for that.
Read my notes and fucking tell me.
Yeah, he's a bad doctor for that. Just straight up, he's a bad doctor for that. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. If he is unwilling to do something as simple as, help you take your blood test, in the words of myself, he can blow it out his ass. You know?
Yep.
He's a fucking doctor. He should know how to use a fucking needle.
Feel better. Yeah, so tomorrow I go in again at 1 p.m. this time, so 3 hours earlier. And yeah, that's gonna be fun.
You got this though, Leah. I know you're stressed out already, and I'm sorry that you had to deal with that, but you'll do great. I know you will. We're fighting a doctor, Dave.
Yeah, we're fighting doctors. I appreciate that your chat is so supportive. I'm just yeah, I'm beyond pissed off. I took time off work. I had multiple you guys know how terrified I was and how much I didn't I didn't sleep because I kept having anxiety dreams, and then
you
this
were
happened was just
that I want to punch that doctor. I'm gonna be real. Because he sucks at his job. Sorry, I'm thinking about. I've lost my train of thought on this sprite. Hold up.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. I'm just pissed at that doctor now. I am pissed at that doctor. Because you were stressed as all hell over that.
And
so this douchebag stressed out my princess, and now you're having to suffer for it. I want to kick his ass.
You sound like how I feel after anxiety. Yeah, exactly. Like, chat for at least the chat that know me normally, I probably sound 100% different to usual.
Yeah, the energy is low, but at the same time high because strangle the doctor.
What's really annoying is obviously tonight it was fine today. Because I had enough time to recover before stream.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, but now because the appointment is tomorrow, if I probably I'll probably faint, and then worst case scenario I'll have a seizure, and it means that I won't be able to stream Croc either, and I'm mad. So yeah, I probably won't be able to stream tomorrow either. Yay. But I'm too stressed to do one tonight, and it's just
understandable. Man. Man, I'm sorry to hear that. But, did you see the little ghost bat that we made earlier?
I don't know, I only just got back.
Okay, I'm going to pull up the ghost bat so you can see it. I made two versions, 8-bit and 16-bit, as per usual.
Do you have very thin veins? Seems to be a dedicated blood draw team. Yeah.
Here's the 8-bit version.
Oh.
Look at this little guy.
Yeah, he's cute.
And then the 16-bit version.
Aww. What a cutie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know what it is about my. It's more just I just have panic attacks, and because I'm prone to seizures, the panic can lead to me fainting, and then me fainting can lead to a seizure, and then even more problems arise.
And just in general, because as you know, I also have some seizures too. Stress can induce them. Just straight up, stress can induce them. People don't understand it, and it's just it's rough.
Yep. Same for mine. Yeah. Light stress and pain.
Yeah. I haven't really had the issue with pain or light, mostly just stress. So maybe it's a blood issue on my end, but Then again, how many different types of seizures are there out there? I don't really know at this point. I'm guessing there's hundreds. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to think of what to do with this zombie sprite here. Should I just... I need to give it maybe a bit of a belt. Yeah, bit of a belt. Bit of
smaller clinic.
Smaller clip? Oh, yeah.
I'm reading your chat faster than you do.
Yeah, well, I'm also in the zone. Auto zone.
I mean, to be fair, I'm also a just chatting streamer for the most part, whereas you actually play games.
I get hyper-focused on the games, yeah.
No, I went to a smaller clinic because the area I live is kind of tiny, and going to a hospital would just take away space from people that may actually need it. So they advise smaller clinics first, unless there's genuinely a big problem happening. doctor should be able to cover, but might be able to need extra training to allow it. That's like the doctor not doing it wasn't the issue per se. Pardon me. It's more that when I book the appointment, there's like a little section to put notes in about what you need, and the doctors or whoever is supposed to read it beforehand so they know what they're doing or what the issue is so they can prepare beforehand. Like when I had my pap smear, for example, they had someone ready because I wrote in it's for a pap smear. But this time they for some reason just didn't like read it, and then were like, oh yeah, I can't do it because I'm not supposed to, or because blah 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 blah. Like, well, read the note before the appointment and call me if you can't and tell me to reschedule, or like I don't
exactly.
know,
It's just they were dumb. That's all there is to it. They were dumb. Trying to think what
I go in there. I was just like, they were like, what can I do for you? Like, did you not read?
Yeah, I can imagine that was probably the moment of wait the fuck up. Because that would be a moment of wait the fuck up for me as well. Just like, hold up, something's not adding up here. Oh, I just realized I should probably screen share so you can see what I'm doing here. It'll be a little bit easier on you. There you go. Now you can see it sooner than later. Granted, it's not a game, so you don't really need to, but semantics.
I'm just eating my sushi, calming down after.
Yeah. What kind of sushi did you get?
I have no idea what it's called, but like a bunch of salmon, bunch of like tuna, some like green stuff around it, and like some cucumber, and then.
And now I'm hungry. All right, I'm gonna add some shading on this, and actually, I need to make it to where there's a bit of exposed brain. A Zombo. I think I want the brain to be exposed right about here, maybe. I don't know how to do it good. That be enough, maybe? No. I could just do it like this.
Enjoy your dinner, Kanan.
Oh, enjoy your dinner, and thank you for the lurk. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. There we go. That's gonna be some good exposed brain. You know, again, things you could say about creation, but not about real life. So that's like that. Don't want to be as much on this end, so probably only about like this. Yeah, there we go. And I'll shade it from there. Though whenever I flip this over, I should just do that now. Hold up.
I mean, well, the left side isn't going to have anything, right? It's the other side.
Yep. Like that. Perfect. I do want to adjust these, though, to where they're set out the way I prefer having my sprite sheet set out. So I'm just going to do this. Because I like having the walking animation just layered vertically. Feels better to me. Okay, there we go. Now I need to figure out how to get the list look right here. Grab that pink again and go from there. Okay, so we know it's gonna be right up here.
Oh, nice. I hit 2,400 subs on YouTube.
Oh, hell yeah!
Yeah.
Congrats, Leah.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. No, that's too much brain. That's too much brain, said most every VTuber ever. Anyhow. That doesn't look right. I may just have it. That might be it right there. That might be it. Yeah, I think that's going to be it.
Also, I'm sorry if I'm quiet. I'm still coming down.
No, it is okay, Leah. You don't need to apologize for that, okay? Alright, so we got the exposed brain, we got the sickly pale skin, we got the dingy looking clothes, the belt, which is somehow miraculously keeping these pants up. You know what? I can use the eye color also for a belt buckle. There we go. Alright. Well, the question is, do I give this thing some hair?
Nah.
Yeah. I was thinking maybe a couple strands, but yeah, no, just bald. Bald will work. Alright. So I should save. I haven't saved in a hot minute. Front spite looks like the brain would be more exposed front. It'd be more down. You're right, it would be more down here. But I don't know if I can get it to look right. Because for that, I would need something like... Because it's right above the eyebrow. So it'd be sort of like this. Maybe like that, actually. You know, that's not bad. That's not bad. It just took me trying again. There we go. That'll work. Save. All right, and I'm gonna copy these. Take them down. And then, just because it's super simple, I'm gonna grab it like this. Wrong. No. Like this. Shift H. Then like this. Shift H. There we go. Now we got the walking animation. All right. So, from here, I need to figure out exactly how to go about the shading. So that's what's going to be the next part. I sort of want to... Part of me is tempted to make the skin gray, honestly. Yeah, part of me is tempted to make the skin gray, just because that sickly flesh tone, it's... I don't know, that seems more like just someone who's had a really bad concussion. Or encounter with a hammer. Possibly an anvil. Less like a ghoul. So, yeah, maybe I do want to make the skin gray. I'm gonna check. See if I do this. That's too dark a gray. Maybe like this. I want more of a purpley gray. Purpley gray. Okay, now we're cooking. All right, there we go. I could have gone with the traditional green, but everyone goes green. Yeah, this gray right here actually reminds me a lot of the way the zombies were, well, painted in Dawn of the Dead, the original one. Because they had their skin painted sort of a grayish blue. Which I can only imagine that was a bitch to get off your skin whenever you were getting home taking a shower. With it like this, maybe now the eyes should be yellow? Nah. Okay. Also, this is gonna bother me. Give me a second. There we go. Alright, now I just need to go ahead and adjust with these. And, make it a little darker. So we gotta sort of go around the cranium here. Actually, I think I want the light to be coming from a different way. Okay, like that maybe? You know what? That looks good. That looks good. But yeah, Leah, how's your food?
It was nice. I've just finished it.
Now I'm thinking about what I want to get for food later today. Because it is going to be lunchtime here in about an hour. Let's see. What do you think I should get? Because I technically still have some pizza. I could just eat that. And pizza is always good. But, I don't know. Maybe I should get a little something different today. What do you think?
Whatever you think is best. Sorry, my brain is still there.
Fair. Good thing they were getting paid. Zombie come along very well. Thank you. And yes, it's not easy being green. I can't do a Kermit voice, I'm sorry. I try, but Kermit is one of the few voices that eludes me. I don't know why. Kermit is an easy one for so many people, but for me, it eludes me. We all have limitations? True. It is very true. Okay. So I'm getting in the zone. I can feel it. I can feel myself zoning in on this. Trying to think. Well, I need to do a little bit of that. Oh, we have a Rokuro with us. Hell yeah. Gotta shade this right. Zombie's only as good as at shading. A sentence I'm pretty sure somebody said somewhere, but I couldn't tell you where. Okay. Alrighty then. This is starting to look good. I think I still might have a fair bit of work to do, though. Oh, shit. I just realized ads are about to hit. Okay. So, folks, I'm going to run ads real quick. During the ad break, do be sure to stand up, stretch, hydrate, dehydrate if you need to, grab a snack if you haven't already. And I will catch you after these messages. Thank you so much for your patience with the ads, everybody. Greatly appreciate it. Welcome back. Let's go ahead and continue what we were doing. All right, so, Oh yeah, Leah, you like my new tail?
Yeah, it's fluffy.
I mean, not as fluffy as yours. Yours is really nice and fluffy. What do you use to get it so fluffy? Do you use a special oil, maybe a special comb?
I don't wash it at all. That makes it super fluffy.
Ah, you know what? Makes sense, makes sense.
I bathe it in the blood of my enemies.
That explains the red coloration. So what I'm hearing is normally your fur is all white. Understood. Ah. Oh, I just had an idea I could do with this. I need to go back into the standard zombies layer. I need to go ahead. I'm going to make the shirt look like it's stuck a little bit out of the thing a little bit. Like it's sort of untucked. And a little bit right there. Like that. Let's see from this side. Oh, wait, this side, I need to do this. I think. Yeah, this side needs this. Oh, I forgot to do that. Okay. So this side wouldn't be shaded this way. I need to go ahead and just... there we go. All right. And I'm going to have... shirt just hanging down a little bit right here. You know what? That side is... it's fine to just look like that. No, we'll do it like this. Okay. Nah. Okay. There we go. Tetsuan, thanks so much for the follow. It's greatly appreciated. Welcome in, welcome in. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to make the zombie look like it's jaws unhinged, unfortunately. But at least the head shape is different from the normal player head shape, so it'll seem more monstrous, you know? That way the player also knows it's not an NPC to try to befriend. Don't befriend the zombies, folks. It won't end well. Oh, shit. Realizing I missed spots and need to redo them. Wait, no. Looking at this. Side. Oh, I did this on the wrong side. I can fix this. I can fix this. That. So I did done goof a little bit, but that's okay. So now I realize I need to bring this back up over here. Because it's this side that would have the torn part of the shirt. Sort of like that. No. Yes. Swear, spriting is a little difficult. Okay, so. And that'd be like this on this end this time. Yeah, there we go. Okay, okay. That's better. That's better. Which means I need to put this right there. Yeah, like such. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait, I did that wrong. Did that? It's supposed to be that one. That's the lighter color. It's supposed to be on the base layer. Okay, okay. Now I think I got that right. Let's save. Now for shading. Some more. Actually, I guess it would be darkened like that on this side still. Alright. Because I'm having the right... I'm having the light hit from the right-hand side. You know, sometimes dyslexia is just found for cure. I swear. That. Yeah, that'll work fine. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Okay. Madre de Dios. Right. I have to go re-edit that layer too. Perfect. Great. Love it. Mm-hmm. My notes on top there. That. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. I mean, I guess I could have done that instead, and then just... Yeah, this'll look better. There we go. Now it looks like an untucked piece of the shirt. Yeah, that looks better. That looks better. Not gonna bother putting an outline there. It'll be fine. That's some good tea. All right. Now I can go back to the shading layer, because shading layer, you know, it does some good work right here, as you can see. Helps everything pop quite a bit.
Looking good.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Gotta get a little bit of a more dark and vibrant pinkish purple right here, because I have the edges like that, showing that it's a bit cracked. Just ever so slightly. That right there. Yeah, that works. Wait a minute. I thought I knew I did something a little weird there. Then again, what else is new? It's me. I'm always weird. Let me zoom out. Yeah, it doesn't need that extra pixel there. That looks better like this. Alright. That one will look fine like that. Alright. Okay. Give a little bit extra. We're going to go ahead and give a bit of a brighter pink area too. Not too much brighter. Just a bit like that. There we go. Now you can tell its head's already cracked open. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to end up on a watch list for certain after all this. All the things I've said today in terms of when it comes to the zombie and stuff. Oh boy. Okay, let's go a little bit darker and desaturated here for shade on this. Okay. Just do that. Yeah. Not on that one. There we go. Leave it like, no, I sort of like the darker bit right there. Okay. Do that. It'll come out. It'll look fine after I do a little bit more work on this. It just takes a little bit of doing. You know? Everything with patience. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, I forgot to do the dark purple on this side. There we go. Okay. I think that's starting to look pretty nice, pretty nifty. Oh god, ow. The sun just came in through my window and hit me right in the eyes. Oh. Jesus. Okay. Alrighty then. Ah. It went, let there be light, and I went, my eyes! Okay, yeah, I think that shading looks good enough. Oh! We have Soleil with us now.
Man.
I mean, you're here with me permanently now, so you're always here. Matter of fact, what? Hold on 1 second. What are you doing all the way over there? Get over here. There we go. All right. That's more appropriate. All right, now I can go ahead and get these pants shaded, as we like to do. Strangely enough, the pants are the easiest part to shade here. Okay. I thought it was going to take longer doing the pants because they're brown coloration. But nope. For the belt, the more vibrant color needs to be the shade. It needs a little bit more vibrancy. There we go. Like that. Yeah. Actually, let's delete that there. There. Okay, that should work. That should work. As for the buckle, though, with it being the same as the eyes, I just need to do this. There we go. Okay. Now I need to do the highlights on the skin.
Yeah.
Or maybe the slightly more mid-tone, because that might be the actual highlight right there. Let's see. Yeah, no, we're doing a highlight. There we go. It needs to be a little bit less saturated. There we are. Perfect. Well, sort of perfect. It's going to be a little wonky to work with, but I can make it. I can make it work. Yeah, that looks all right. Okay. Maybe one touch of highlight behind the eye, maybe? Yeah, that'll work. That'll do fine. There. Let's remove that. Maybe that. Put that back right there. Yeah, that looks fine. Okay. There we go. That'll work. That'll work. Oh, now the hard part, shading this side of the head. Well, I thought it would be hard, but I think what I need to do in this case, I need to go ahead and grab this and replace that layer there. Give it a bit of a less dark outline around the edge there. Still lets it know that there's a crack there, but doesn't screw with the highlight as much. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Do the same right up here. There we go. Yeah. Okay. That looks nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, as nice as a cracked skull can look, you know? Oh.
My apologies.
I didn't hear anything.
Ah, okay. I bumped. Hee.
Trying to think how to do this on this side of the skull. Maybe I just do it like that. Take this. We'll do this. There we go. And then a little bit of that. I'd only be hitting that top part. Doesn't need all that. It's not the best, but you know, it's better than what it could be. It's just going to require a little bit extra shape. No. It doesn't feel or look exactly right, but I think this is the best I'm going to be able to do on this side. So we'll do that. That's really all I can do here. Unless I want to mushroom head him. Well, it doesn't look bad with the mushroom headed lighting effect, but yeah, that's just going to be it. I need to go ahead and get the dark right here, put it back underneath the eye. This. Okay, and I think... Oh, I see what I need to do here. Hold up. I realize what I screwed up on here. Okay, a little bit of this. A little bit of this. A lot of bit of this. Okay. Yeah, right there. Okay, now it looks more appropriate. All right. Wrong button. I'm not a big fan of how the ghoul has turned out. Not a big fan of it, but I guess there's always going to be that one enemy that I'm not a fan of that I've made. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not my favorite, and without the shading, it looks rather bland.
Yeah.
But, honestly, I don't know if there's any better I can do for this right here, right now.
I think it looks fine as it is.
Yeah, because I gotta say both.
You're hard on yourself as usual.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. You're right. I am my own worst critic, aren't I? I mean, how many times have you seen me go, no, I don't have this right yet. I don't have this right yet. And then you go, and then you tell me, I don't need it perfect. And it's like, you're right. You're right. See, Leah is part of my conscious here. You know, that's why, you know, you never see me and Leah in the same place at the same time. You may think you see us both here, but no, it's just me doing two different voices, you know. The high-pitched voice is, you know, my conscious, and then there's my low-pitched voice, which is my idiot brain. Oh, and now Osamu's with us.
Man.
What, Leah, do you want to be on my head? Is that what this is?
I try. That's all. Sorry. But...
I mean, it is a... Ow. Someone hit me in the eye with that one. Oh. Got some fur in my eye. Give me a moment. Okay. Oh, thank you, Jade. I appreciate it. But yeah, I think... Yeah, this is probably the best I'm going to get this. Oh, I need to brighter shade on the green. I forgot to do that. Probably like this. I knew I had forgotten something, but I wasn't sure what. All right. Okay, there. A little bit of there. All right. Which means I need to do that. Okay, perfect. Okay. Well, you know, adding the highlights to the shirt is probably going to make this look a lot better, in my opinion, because I knew I'd forgotten something. And if I zoom... No, not yet. Don't zoom out yet. Almost, though. Almost. Okay, that looks a lot better now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just needs the shading on the shirt. That's really all it needed. Okay.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. And of course, the test without shading? Yeah. 8-bit looks flat, but shading looks fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I'm not done yet. I need to do the attack the attack frames. Which is gonna be a bit interesting because I have to do some brand new ones for a couple bits. Still gonna use my outline for the most part, but I don't know if I should have 2 arms out. Yeah, it's a zombie. I need to have 2 arms out. Shift in and control. There we go. Okay. Let's put this here. And I need to completely do this again. Luckily, this part should be fine because we already know the colorations we're using. So, just gonna turn off the shading for a bit. And, well, actually, I don't need to do that yet. I need to modify these outlines. Because I think for this one, what I need to do is on layer 1 here, which this is the... Okay, that's the appropriate layer. I want to have this arm going up as well. Control D. Need to grab it right up here. There we go. Shift V, then drag it on up. Maybe bring it in 1. Got there. Well, it needs to look like it's reaching up further. You know, I just realized. I don't know if there needs to be attack frames for a ghoul, more as just chased frames. So I might even be replacing this. Not ghoul, a zombo. We're gonna figure it out. This goal needs to be about here. That. I won't do this. There we go. Which means it needs to be about the same over here. A little funky here, but we'll make it work. Means I need to maybe just... Ooh, that could work. Delete that. Grab this. Copy, paste, shift horizontal. Then a little bit of that. There we go. There we go. Leave that be. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay. Not sure how I feel about this. Because I need to make it where the arms... I could just not bother with this and have it do contact damage. But I like the arm stretching forward. You know, it's tradition with a zombo. We'll figure it out as we go. If it gets to a point where I just cannot be fucked, then, then I'll just have to be contact damage. Because this means I need to delete that. No, let's do this, and then I'm going to make another layer. Maybe. No, that covers up too much. Only up to about here. Okay, that could work. That could work. Probably better have the attack frame. Yeah, possibly. I'm also just a bit lazy sometimes. Ah! I'm on the wrong layer. Okay. You know, I think I'm gonna move all this forward one. Oh Christ. Let's merge this layer down real quick. Then I can move all this forward one.
Hey, where's my party member?
Oh, yeah, you keep on summoning. Yeah, everyone else keeps getting summoned. Where are?
Am I behind? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I was behind.
Oh, yeah, probably a little bit of delay, because you know, stream being a little scuffed. Okay, yeah, that looks fine-ish, but I also need to expand the cranium of this Zombo to right there. That feels weird to say, with how dumb Zombos are meant to be, you know? Okay. Okay, it's looking alright. I think what I'll do is I'm just gonna copy and paste that, flip it over onto this side. Save myself some effort. Because if I don't have to do a whole extra edit right there, I won't. Smarter, not harder. And this one, I'm just gonna have to completely erase. Because I don't know what I just did, that button right there, but that was not the button I meant to click. We're just gonna act like that didn't happen. All right. And I'm gonna go onto Zombo. Grab this. Copy, paste. Keep on doing the wrong thing. Paste. Drag it down. Okay, and I'm just going to edit this to have both arms stretched forward. Actually, I could probably just... Oh no, that means I need to just completely redo both these to where their arms are stretched forward. God damn it. Or I could just have it be that, you know, it stands still and then lunges forward to grab. It doesn't have to be walking forward the entire time with the arms forward. Okay, that's what we'll do. That's what we'll do.
Yeah.
Thought I was going to have to give myself some extra work there that I didn't want. Actually, I need to put that on the right layer. There we go. Excellent. Hey, cool. Welcome in. And excellent indeed. Oh, yes. Welcome in. All right, let's see here. So we need to make it to where this right here is a bit more down and forward like this, honestly. We're going to give him some stretchy arms. We're going to make this guy Stretch Armstrong. Oh, and Wolf, good to see you too. Welcome in. Aye, two foxy people. Well, three technically. You got one on my head, one to my right, and one right here.
Yeah.
The most important one's right over here, though.
Naturally.
And anyone who didn't expect me to say that, you don't know me very well. that. The foxes are multiplying. Now, I should not have agreed to that statement. But we're moving on. All right. I need to erase this arm on this side real quick. Having a good day? I am indeed having a good day, Cole. Thank you for stopping in, by the way. Good to have you here.
Yeah, welcome in.
Okay, I'm going to copy this arm. Horizontal. And we're going to move it right here. Perfect. God, that looks funky. Maybe I should move some pixels a little bit. That looks better, but it'll look better once I get some more shading going. For now, though, there we are, and let's see what we can do here. All right, which one has the torn? Okay, it's this one that has the torn shoulder piece. So like that. Wait, is it really going to be this easy for me? Is it going to give me an easy time? I think it is. I think it is. Well, perhaps a stay Kalukale. I'm thinking maybe I need to do a little bit like this, like that. That there. Put the purple up here. Oh, that's why it looks a little funky. I knew I forgot something. Not sure how I feel about that. It'll probably look better with shading. Probably look better with shading. It better look better with shading. Any. Expect the unexpected. We got to keep on moving. Exactly. Then expect the unexpected, so the expected becomes the unexpected, thus creating a dire loop of expectations that will slowly cripple you and downward spiral into mental health. Really, keep them on their toes. There. Okay. So that's going to be as good as I'm going to get that, probably, unfortunately. Unless, through the magic of editing.
Meow meow, motherfucker.
Hey, Trina, thanks so much for the raid. Welcome in. To those who joined in that don't know me, I am Alm. I'm the local adventurer, and today I'm doing some sprite art, and I'm joined by...
Oh, hello, I'm Liari. You can call me Leah. I'm a Red and Arctic Fox VTuber voice actor and fantasy storyteller. Really catch me off guard with this fucking panic attack on.
Oh, I thought, you know what? I thought it might help distract you a little bit, you know? But yes, welcome in, everybody. Welcome in for those who, but yeah, and for those who don't know Trina is one of my longest friends in the VTubing scene. I've known her for about 5 years now. Well, more than 5 years. It's almost 6 years as of October. But yeah. You playing Banisher's Ghost of New Eden. I've never heard of that one. Have you heard of that one?
No.
What's that one about, Trina? Let us know. By the way, I hope the stream treated you well. Bum, 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 bum. Banisher's gone on. Nice, nice. Beat up ghosts who haunt New England. Oh, I see, I see. That actually sounds pretty cool. I should probably take a look at that at some point. Wait. Oh, my music ran out. Oh, wait, no, there we go, there we go. Now we got a little bit more. It was just switching, it was just switching. All right, but yes, today we're doing some sprite art, everyone, and we're working on making a Zombo. We've got a good chunk of it done already, but we're now in the attack frames, So we got a little bit of extra work to do. And if I'll be able to get it done proper, that, you know, that's yet to be seen, but I'm going to do my best. Magica is going to play badass when she dies in the first 30 minutes of the game. Oh no. Yeah, sometimes they get you like that. Sometimes they get you like that. But c'est la vie, am I right? Yeet. Oh. There's a yeet? Where's the yeet? Or are all the yeets on cooldown right now? My brain is not working. Then again, that's... Oh, you're yeeting me. You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. You know, that understandable. Have a nice day. I almost stole your line, Leah.
How dare you?
I almost said have a day nice. Okay, I'm just... I need to fill in these pants. I know, blasphemy, pants. I much prefer a kilt, but the zombie doesn't deserve one. Oh, Jade says, nice have a day. Nice a have day. Ooh, that's a different one. Interesting. That could work. That could work very well. So I'm going to cheat a little bit here, and I'm going to go to my basic zombie layer, and I am going to steal the brain. Because I don't feel like redrawing it myself. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Should do the same on the other half here. Copy. Paste. Perfect. Okay, there we go. Oh, I forgot to add the green onto the shirt here. Okay, it's slowly coming together. Slowly but surely. Oh, yeah. I expected that. There's a lot of people who are going to do the graduating pranks, which...
Oh, there's one person that commented on my thing about, oh, you're rebranding too? Isn't it so freeing? And I just looked at their account and it's full of fucking AI slop. Lol.
Of course. Of course. And yeah, it's true, Trina. People are cruel because the people, you know, they just have different sense of humor. I mean, I get it. To some people, that is funny. To some people, it is. But others, not so much. This thing of gotta have... Yeah, it hasn't been as done to death this year, though. The last few years, though, oh, Jesus Christ. Ugh. All right. Well, shit, I thought we were going to be done with the zombie by this point, but it looks like we got a little bit more to go. I'm going to need to let ads run real quick because the ad break is sneaking up. So what I'm going to do, folks, is we're going to be back after we're done with the ad break. We're coming back and we're going to finish up the zombie because that's going to be our main goal today, just to finish up making the zombie. But yeah, for right now, be sure to, during the ad break, stand up, stretch, hydrate, dehydrate if you need to, grab a snack if you haven't already, and we will catch you after these messages. Thank you for your patience with the ads, everybody. And now we are back. Leah had to head out for a bit, unfortunately, but she will be back another time. You know, we can't leave her away for too long. But yes, welcome in and welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid there. I appreciate it. My brain blanked on me. I want to say I want to say Axolotl, but it's Axolot Lily. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, welcome in. I hope you're having a fun time. Let me see. A scheme where you're running drugs around and you build up a huge empire, then spend most of your time selling rubbish for money and then gambling? Ah, I see. Fair, fair. Yeah, let me bump the soundtrack since Leah had to leave. I'm going to bump it up a little bit. Because we're listening to some good old Castlevania music while we're doing this today. I'm going to merge this back down onto the zombie layer. Because right now, we just want to get the zombie finished up. Yeah, I miss Leah too. But she got invited by someone really cool to go play some Monster Hunter. And like hell, I was going to tell her not to go. Because if I got invited by that person, I would say, hey, we're changing stream stuff. We're going to be playing Monster Hunter. I'm not going to say who it was. But yeah. Oh, I put that on the shading later. God damn it. Doing some game dev, had it swing on by. This is for a game project that I've been working on. I'm currently making... I hit the wrong button. I'm currently making a bunch of different enemies. Earlier, we made a ghost bat. Yesterday, on my own time, I made this little slime dude over here. We've also made a Skelebob. I've made a vampire on my own time. A vampire grunt, a dredgeling, really. And now we're making a Zombo. Right now, we're on the last bit of the zombie right here. We're just doing the attack frames. And then once that's done, it'll be good to go. That'll be, because I've got Ghost Bat, Slime, Skelebob, Vampire, Zombie. That'll be 5 common mooks. That's enough to give variety through some dungeons and just change them up, with color variations to determine how strong they are, so on and so forth. I could make a small demo play test. Before making any more. So far, everything's turned out pretty good. I've done a lot of work on this. Especially in my free time. Ooh, let me tell you. There's no moment that I'm not working on something. Wolf right here, he'll tell you that for a fact. Because he's known me for so many years now, he will tell you, I never rest. I always work on something, one way or another. He wants to smack me upside the head for it, but, it's the truth. It is the truth. Yep. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. All right. We need to go. I just realized I done goofed. But you know what? Whenever it's an action, no one will notice it. Well, someone will, but no one who matters will notice it. But I'm going to point out something that I goofed up on. Can you all see what I goofed up on? Because I can. I sure can. What I goofed up on is, left-hand side, torn shirt. Left-hand side, torn shirt. It's facing two different directions. Whoops. Fuck it. People aren't really gonna notice. They're gonna be too busy just killing this enemy to really care. So, Mistakes were made, but it happens. It's fine. You know, sometimes you have to... Mistakes will add character. All right, now I need to figure out exactly what the fuck to do here for... I guess I'm just down to the shading now. All right, shading layer. Save. Let's get the highlights for the brain, the darks for the brain first. Because the brain will be the easiest part to shade. We're just going to go ahead and take a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And there we go. Brain has been shaded. Now for the skull. We need to get a little bit of a highlight here. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. And right there. Perfect. And we'll get the darker shade. Bring it on down, and there we go. That's already looking better. Hell yeah. Okay, and then for the shirt. We need to brighten it up. That... actually, yeah, that'll be fine, that'll be fine. I was thinking I was going to change something, but nah, it's fine where it is. And then...
Hey, Sonic.
Hey, Pac-Mons, how are you doing today? I didn't get the voice right this time. Oh well. I'll just join in as... Hey, Pac-Mons, how are you doing today? Welcome into the grand adventure where we're going to find that damn fourth Chaos Emerald. Gucci, you'll love to hear it. You'll love to hear it. Oh, that's Control X. I want Control Z. There we go. Ah! That was the wrong tool. There we go. There we go. And yeah, that looks fine. Yeah, damn stinky Chaos Emeralds. They're always hiding away. Don't need that there. But I might put this up here. Like that. Don't touch it anymore, Alm. Don't touch it anymore. Let it do its job. Because the more I muck with it, the more I'm going to get annoyed with it. Just let it do its job, it'll be fine. There we go, bit like that. I actually don't need to do that right there. Perfect. Let's get the pants. Alrighty then. I just realized I need to grab the right shading for the belt. There we go. There we go. Alright, so that part right there is essentially done. Oh, leave it like that. Don't touch it with it. Don't touch it, Alm. Don't touch it. Don't screw with it. It's fine. It is fine, Alm. It's okay. Damn perfectionist side of me. Wants everything to be just right. Okay, like that. That's on shading. That needs to be on normal Zombo. Because that's the torn sleeve. There we go. Alright. Now, back to shading. We're going to save. And we're going to groove while we're working on things. Bum, 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 bum. Bring that up here. All right. Get the darker color, because we're going to be doing a little bit more darker shading on this one because the arms are out. So it'd be a bit like that. And I think, yeah, that'll work. Gonna put that there, and then we'll put some highlight right about here. That way this looks more appropriate. There we go. Okay. That's starting to look good. That's starting to look good. Actually, I have an idea. Delete that. Delete that. Take the highlight. Put the highlight right there. Yeah, that'll work. Actually, no. Remove that. Doesn't need the highlight. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, that'll work. We also need to darken the pants, which isn't that hard to do. Just gonna do that. Darken the shirt a little bit. Then highlight the shirt. Actually, I don't think this part up here needs the highlight. There we go. That'll work. That'll work. Yeah, that'll be fine. It's not perfect, but it's good enough for us. Sade. Okay, on to the next sprite. Let's see. So what we need to do here is we need to just copy from up top on the head, because that's still the same as what it's always been. Perfect, perfect. Oh, a little bit more shade right there this time, but that's beside the point. Just get those highlights. So now we need to go on down like this, here. Put a bright strip right there. Okay, the head is done. Now for the hands, though. And I think what I'm going to do for the hands is, like that. Then I'm going to take the dark here. I'm going to put the dark on this one. Like that. A little bit of highlight. This. Yeah, this is doing fine. Ooh, don't need to go down that far. Okay. This is going to be my least favorite pose for it, but, you know, it gets the job done. What I'm going to do is I'm going to shade this, and that, and that. Then we're going to take the pant shade, as we like to do. Belt shade. Shirt shade. There we go. Oh yeah, and the buckle shade. Okay, there we go. Oh, that one's already done. That wasn't so bad. Alright, so we only have one more to shade, and then we're done with the Zombo. Just one more. Let me tell you, this has been a lot of shading work. A lot of shading work, just to try to get it to look right, you know? Not an easy task. I do think it looks sort of okay in just the 8-bit version, but it's just not the same, you know? The shading really makes it pop. I've said it before, I'll say it again. This is going to be the one sprite that I'm just not the biggest fan of in terms of what I've created. And that's okay. Sometimes a sprite is just there to get a job done. Shading is important. Shading do be important on a lot of things. Looks great to you. Thank you, Leah. I appreciate it. Got me my own emotional support box. I'm actually going to delete that because the arms are up and to cast a little bit more shade. Like that. All right. It looks 100% better than the shit you make. I mean, I don't know. Just give it a try. I want to see what you can do. She's a bunny to the true. True, that means that today Leah's my emotional support bunny. I should have phrased that differently, but you know, all said and done already, so we're moving forward. All right. That looks good on the arm. Now we just need to shade the pants. Yeah, gonna do that. Oh, I need to shade the feet too, damn it. Alright. Nearly forgot. Okay, there we go. Anything else I need to do on this one? You know what? No, seems like I'm done. Yeah, we're done. Got 8-bit, 16-bit. The shading makes all the difference in the world, but you know what? Sometimes you just gotta have some unshaded... Bunnies get crazy when they get mad? Yeah, it's true. It's true. All right, so what I need to do now is I need to save both the 8-bit and the shaded version. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to go ahead and grab this. Copy. New. Paste. I don't have this laid out the way I'd want it to be, but it's good enough for now. Need to save it as a new mook. Enemies. Zombie. Alright. Zombie 8-bit. export. All right. And now I can also just do this, copy. Hit. Let's try that again. Control D, our key. Copy. Shift N, Control V. There we go. And now it copied on over. Perfect. Merge down. And time to export. Perfect. Okay, Dunyan rings. Hell yeah. So we've made good work. We've done good work today, folks. We've done good work. Not only did we make ourselves a zombie, which took longer than I thought it would. The ghost bat actually took less time. But we've also made, as I said, the ghost bat. So I think we have done really well for ourselves today. Let's go ahead and admire our work. I mean, it's not as good as this. I still think the Skelebaw up here turned out better than the zombie. You know, zombies are meant to be sort of bland and generic, so yeah. I still like my slime though. My slime is my favorite one. But yeah, I guess what we'll do here then is, because we have finished this up, that's a large chunk of, dev work done for today. I mean, not too much. I mean, I've only got 5 enemies made in total, but there's 8 and 16-bit versions of each, so no big deal. Wait, not no big deal. So that is a fair chunk of work. And then I got characters that I got made, 2 specifically, possibly 3. Still working on 1. Yeah, battles had much less surface area. This is true. But yeah, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and wrap up here. I'm going to end this by saying thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please consider hitting that follow button. It helps out quite a bit. And if you're watching this on YouTube, please hit that like button. It helps a lot more than you know. Do stick around for the raid if you're on Twitch here. I'd greatly appreciate it. But above all else, have a great day, folks. Okay, now let's find out who I can raid. Who is live today that I can raid? Alrighty then. Oomst. The fuck is live? Let's see, I think I will send folks into... Oh, you know what? There's someone that we've never raided before, but I've enjoyed their art for a long time, so we're going to raid Foxy Kuro. I really love the way they do their art. It's very shiny. But yes, here's the raid messages. If you're a follower, grab that top one, because that dragon emote is global. You can use it wherever you want. And if you're sub, feel free to grab the one with our own custom emote. I think you'll enjoy it. But yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. And I will catch you next time. Peace, everybody.